Good day, folks. Well, it sure has been a long time since the old WigWag workshop posted a video. So, what has been going on? Okay, well, for the last 10 years, I've been blessed to have a great job that I love to do, which is Tier 2 desktop support, which means basically our users call into the help desk. The help desk has no clue what's going on. They create a ticket, send it over to our group. We have a work queue. We have a queue guy, queue master, whatever you want to call him, and assigns tickets out to us techs. And then we call the user, fix their issue, close the ticket, on to the next one, and so on and so on. So I've been doing it for the last 10 years. And I have to say, I've been blessed. Ever since I got, way back, been into computers, this is kind of my dream job, I'm working tech, I'm a geek, cool. But, so I've been doing it for the last 10 years. So anywho, it started getting a little stale, to be honest. Coming to work and it's like, okay, work like anything else, you do it for 10 years or a lot of years. It felt like I was starting to grow roots out of the bottom of my feet into the ground. It's like, you can't leave, you gotta stay here. So, what I did was, decided that I need to pursue to do something else. And one of the things that always intrigued me was quality assurance testing, automation, which is basically, in a nutshell, the programmers write code, and it's got to go to testing. But the cool thing about the automation is, rather than click, 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 click everywhere, to test this code, you write scripts that does it all for you. So you just click one button and it goes through and it tests everything, that all the functionality works. So I was lucky enough, I applied for a job at the firm I work at, and was lucky enough to be taken on as a beginner. Now, I know all the core concepts, I know some programming, but the cool thing about this is there's a lot of on-the-job training. What I do bring to the table is, dedication, reliability. So, I started this new position about, a couple months ago, month and a half ago. So everything else was kind of put on the back burner. Been dedicating all my resources to this, and I'm rejuvenated, in the work sense, which is awesome. And like I said, I'm blessed. I know a lot of folks. The downturn in the economy, hurt a lot of folks, man, and it sucks. A lot of good friends, lost their houses, and they had to pack up and ship up, they had to go, lost their house, lost everything, except a few things, clothes on their back and a few possessions, and head on down the highway, man, and it sucks, that's why I thank God, that's why I say I'm blessed, man, it's like, there are so many times, you'd walk into work and it's like, is today the day? Is today the day? Because there's a lot of talk saying they're gonna, shut our little department down. So, I had to go on. So enough of that. But that's what I've been up to. So, things are great, man. But like I said, I had to dedicate a lot of my time into learning some new stuff. One of the programs I use is called ALM 11, Application Management Cycle, something like ALM. Application Lifecycle Management. It used to be called QC10, but now this new one, it's an HP product. So I've been, dedicating a lot of time to that, and also learning VB script. You've read a lot of stuff in VB script. I know DOS, writing DOS commands and all that stuff. It's kind of a more advanced level of that, so that's what I've been doing. Alright, so enough work stuff in life, so what have I been doing on the modeling front? Well, if you remember, I was working on my model railroad. Tragic thing happened with that. I don't know. It's in the basement, right? You got your model railroad, it's in the basement. Somehow a tornado came through and took out the whole upper level of it. Yeah, it was really weird. I come down there and it was like the bottom half was okay, but the mountains and the whole thing was like gone. Which I'll show you that here in a little bit if you're still watching. So yeah, so I got to rebuild that. Now I got a lot of loose ends. I got a bunch of tanks, some Jeeps and some cars and stuff, so a lot of that is depending on my weathering skills. I gotta work up to it. I mean, they're built, except for this guy. This is my the Ford Interceptor police car. Now, I probably painted this thing a few times, and I kept putting it in the thinner, getting rid of it, right? Eh? Then I have this guy, the Russian T-62A Russian tank. The last thing before I paused the modeling was I was really getting into all the different Russian stuff. Just been loving, just all the different Russian things. So, the tank's put together, it's done. It just needs its decals and lots of weathering, and so that's on the table there, eh? So, like I said before, got this new job and stuff, and it's been taking up my time and, dedicating to learning this stuff, so. But it was my birthday a couple weekends ago, so I treated myself to a new kit. Because I haven't had a new kit in probably 2-3 months since the last video I posted, which was the Russian tank. I'm not sure where I posted a video on it, but I'm pretty sure I did. But it's been a couple months since I bought a new kit, right? So I went and picked this guy up. You can see there. It's just a nice Tamiya kit. Sorry. Get light reflection there. Okay, let's see if we can make that work. So, look out for some videos on that. I'm going to do a box opening. So, oh yeah. So, I've been watching everyone's videos, like I said, when I get a chance. Some of them run a little long. Looking at you, Atomic Dog. Mr. Frickin' 30-minute videos. Come on. That's good. That's hard to do. 30-minute videos? Wow. What does that take you, 4 days to upload? Just kidding, Atomic. What's the other cat? There's another cat out there too. It's oh yeah, Bad Grandals too. 20-30-minute videos? Wow. I was watching Dr. Cranky's last video, and he was talking about the 5-10-minute video, likes to keep it below 5-10 minutes. Obviously this one's going to run a lot longer. So we'll call this the Atomic Grandals video. Or Bad Atomic? Bad Dog. Bad Atomic. Bad Atomic Dog. dog Grandels. Bad Grandels atomic dog. Yeah, something like that. So, I think what I'll do now, I'm going to show you the damage the tornado did to the model railroad. So, yeah. Hopefully you're still around. If not, you probably don't care. Alright, so... yeah. There's a cat back there. Whoa, alright, you still here. Far out, man. Alright, so like I said, our tornado kind of came through and yeah, wiped out part of the layout. So we'll be rebuilding that part. You know, that part there was the city with several buildings, and then up there, I can't believe it just took out the whole mountain, eh? It needed to be scaled back a little bit, all joking aside. So the buildings made it out okay. I'm still working on them, of course, painting them up and stuff, but yeah, this area, the layout here, turned out alright. No issues there. Now, I will say this, so I finally started running some trains, and I found a few issues with the track itself, particularly right there. We have some issues. Have some issues in the track in that area. Who am I kidding? Pretty much all the way around the layout has some issues running trains. Sure, she runs fine with just the old locomotive, but once we started adding cars to it, we've found some issues. But hey, that's the fun of the model railroad hobby. It's fine-tuning, just like the rest of the model building, you know, hobby-ish stuff. There's, you know, a lot to be learned, a lot to be had. No stress, just, you know, relax. And so that's why, you know, when I ripped this all out, you know, it was kind of hard to do because I know there was a lot of material there. A lot of the grass and, you know, the plaster cloth and stuff. And I just, you know, if you're not happy with it, you know, why go any further? Just, you know, salvage what it is there. And so we're going to go ahead and rebuild that. That's the fall project in between there. So, alright, just want to give you kind of an update on that and some of the other projects. So, alright folks, you know, hopefully you're stuck around, and I'll do my best to keep some more videos coming, the channel, get some more, you know, try to keep it to one video a week. I'm going to try at least getting one video a week up again. So, alright folks, well, until next time, remember, be kind to one another and keep the glue on the styrene.